Cancer, hi, welcome to your read for September 2021. Today we're going to be looking at the energies with the Celtic Cross, and I have 4 oracle decks here for how to go through these energies, how to approach what your spirit guides want you to know, or just how to guide yourself through these transitions. By the way, I changed the channel format, starting with Aries. I'm just going to be doing 1 horoscope a day, and that will allow me to be a little bit more clear with my messages towards your reads, and that way you get a complete reading and you can just kind of guide yourself for the next 13 days without tarot, because I think too much tarot is a bad thing. It's great, but sometimes that can be a bad thing, right? One of my favorite tarot card readers says, if you cross-watch, you turn into a cockroach. I don't think it's true, but it's funny, and it's true. Sometimes we cross-watch and we get addicted to tarot, and that's not good for you. Anyways, Cancer, so let's start your read. By the way, I kind of had a download this morning before I started the Cancer video, and when I have downloads, it's not like a dream, although it's a dream state, but it's just when my personal dream ended, it's like I get a second little preview dream here for a couple minutes. It literally feels like just a couple minutes, and I envision somebody pouring beer over a rail by a pier. So, you know, to me, as a war veteran, that symbolizes the loss of somebody. So maybe some Cancers have experienced the loss of somebody recently, or maybe this is just not the universe putting you on pause, but I feel like it's maybe you just putting yourself on pause for a minute to allow a moment of silence before you continue with whatever that is. That's how I felt when I got that download in my dream anyways for you, Cancer. So let's go ahead and get your cards, my lovely Cancerians. Let's see what we got for you today. Yeah, I like this style a lot better too. It's not rushed. Totally feels better for me. And I have these cards upside down. It's funny because one of these cards look exactly like that download I had. This 2 of Swords looks like that. But I feel like this is a decision that's already happened for you, or a situation that's already happened for you. I actually like this read, although there's some negative cards here. I really like this read. Cancerians, let's start your read. Okay, so for the energy, we have the 8 of Coins. I feel you're working right now. Sorry, this is 6 of Coins. I don't know why I thought 8 of Coins, but this is still kind of you working. Maybe you're working a lot, doing some overtime, trying to balance your home, trying to balance your situation. There is an obvious love situation here, but I don't think the love situation is showing up in the form of 2 partners. It's a love situation showing up as a form as 1 person. So if you're relating this to work, I would say the warning with this card is make sure that the people at work you work with are balanced and they're doing their share of the work. Perhaps the Cancerians are doing a little bit of the extra work. If you're Cancer rising, you might be into nursing or taking care of a loved one, that type thing. And maybe it's unbalanced. Maybe you need a break here. But I do see in the challenge that there's a heartbreak you're getting over here. So the challenge is to not want to be with the people that you don't want to be with you. And I think that's actually a good challenge for you here, because I feel that there is a situation here that keeps showing back up on your doorstep, it feels like, but I feel like the Cancerian is now starting to neglect that this energy And I feel that that's really good for you, because supporting the energy is the world. And that means, you know, there is no devil in this read anymore. There is the world here. The world means we're closing out the chapter. It's the last of the tarot. It's also a Saturnian card. This has to do with Saturn. This is about your boundaries, restricting the people that try to enter your space. And I do believe, like, because this is kind of like, you know, the birth canal, right, for the new story. And then when it turns to the Fool again, the Fool is the incarnation of a new thing, you know, before the soul coming into the body. Cancerians, supporting your read is the ending of something, and in a good fashion, a good ending. And this is because there is some sort of boundary there. In the past, something stable, something that looked like maybe it was a lot of work as well, because the Lovers, to me, it's a card of a lot of work. So there was a situation in love that required a lot of work. There could have been distance. It could have been with the Gemini as well. I feel like maybe the Gemini reading might resonate. I just felt the need to say that. If you go back to the Gemini read, even though you're not a Gemini, this might resonate with you, this read. Especially if you're not over the past and you want the past to come back, I would definitely watch the Gemini reading that I just posted before yours. But I feel for a majority of my Cancerians, you want the past out. And this is the past showing up that, yeah, it looks stable and everything, but you know why I say that is because you have this Nine of Coins here. So I know a lot of you that watch tarot understand tarot. What is this Nine of Coins? What does it mean to you? You know, what does it mean to you? Think about what that Nine of Coins really means to you. And keep that in your mind while I do the rest of this read. Because you see, she's alone here. And she has her money because she went through the Seven of Coins working without results. She's been through the Eight of Coins, a lot of overtime, like I said. And I feel like the journey for her started at Six of Coins, trying to find balance. But now, Cancerian, you're looking good on your own. Your money, if you've started a project, by the way, or something that deals with investing into a long-term type of situation, that's looking good. And I don't mean in the form of love, I mean in the form of money. This Two of Swords is kind of like the download I had, and it's funny that it comes out in your dream. So I feel like there was a decision that you're going to make, or there is a decision you are going to make, and that's a very scary decision because possibly you don't want to lose somebody, right? But I feel like you don't have a choice in the matter here, that you really have to make this decision about cutting somebody out of your life, or if you're going to continue playing the game of, you know, catcher chaser type thing here. And I do feel like there might be a third party involved here, although this is of two, I do get third party vibes, okay? So maybe there's a third party involved, but I feel like this is more of a deep knowing of where the Cancerian feels they're being wronged in this situation. I'm sorry if you hear that, by the way. It's raining, so you hear like maybe the raindrops. But yeah, there is a deep sense of this is done completely and you want it out. This read is looking like your last read almost, but I like this one better because I feel like maybe some of you that watched the last read are watching this read and you guys are in the process of letting go. Like the healing's not here. I feel like it's all about you guys focusing on team number one, yourself. So some of you may have watched the last read and you're taking this read and you guys are actually taking the advice. Okay, the whale spirit, trust the great spirit, right? I love how it matches the wall here, this card. I love that. Trust the great whale spirit. So spirit guide, your higher self, whatever you like to think, or if it's just a card to you, cardboard, it's just telling you to trust the journey, trust spirit to put you where you need to be at the right place and at the right time. Okay, Cancerians, this is really good. We'll clarify what that is as well. Void of course, moon. Nothing will come of this. That's really lonely. So maybe the Cancerian's also lonely. And I think that's your answer when it comes to the love situation. And if it's coming about work, maybe it's time to change your work situations. Maybe it's time to change your friendship situations as well. You know, maybe you're feeling lonely. You're feeling like you're not getting anything out of the connections you have here. But I feel like with your hopes and fears is that you are manifesting something. Manifesting is doing. Can you see that? I don't know if it'll focus, but you are manifesting. And when I say manifesting, to me, it doesn't mean you're doing magic. It doesn't mean you're doing like something to get exactly what you want, but to manifest better things into your life is making small goals, right? So I want to make better friends, so I go on a social media platform and I make friends there, right? Or I want a better job, so I start looking for better jobs online. I want a better relationship, so I make a dating profile. And you're just taking those steps. And I think you got this card last week, the never-ending story. Here it is again in your read. And so there's the sense that you need to remove that thorn out of your side, you know, that whatever's hurting you there. Because it is a never-ending story. And I feel, you see how she's holding her head? Ooh, that's a really loud siren. But you see how she's holding her head? Maybe the Cancerian thinks a lot about the person like this, and maybe like late night or early morning, you kind of hold your head maybe and you're like, geez, why, you know? Maybe there's the feeling of being stung and your pride's a little low, and that it kind of kicks your confidence down, that you don't feel beautiful, you know, because this is a beautiful fairy, but the way she's sitting is she doesn't look beautiful. She's just kind of holding her head. And maybe some of the Cancerians, you are beautiful because you have this 9 of coins in your strength. Keep that up, okay? Taurus got that too. Let's clarify the whale spirit here. Trust the great mystery. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I think a lot of the Cancerians are doing the battlefield cleanup when it comes to this whale spirit. This is my card of, see, when people see 10 of Swords, they stress out. I don't stress out. I think of that movie, Braveheart, or Netflix, The King, right? Check that. That's a good movie. And this is the battlefield cleanup. Removing the dead bodies, removing the weaponry, the armor, so it can be reused for the new war that's coming, right? So I'm not saying you guys are going to a new war. I am saying that it's cleanup time and you're trusting spirit to clean these things out of your life. And it's time to, you know, get ready for the next things, the good things that come in, because you're obviously manifesting. Nothing will come of this situation, clarified by the 4 of Wands. Some of you may have viewed this as a marriage. Some of you may view this as it was balanced, even though the communication was off. And, well, I'm here to tell you, if this isn't a give and take situation where there's communication and you're not getting that equal reproduction of love and that equal give and take, it's just not there. Nothing's gonna come of the situation. We'll keep playing the same story over and over, never ending story. But I think the Cancerians realize that with the 10 of Swords, it's time to clean it up. And your challenge is the 3 of Swords as well. Manifesting and doing. Woo! Cancerians! Look at that. Queen of Cups. You guys are intuitive. My Cancerians this month of September, you guys are intuitive. You guys know what's BS. You guys know what's in. You guys know what's out. You're in my team. You're off my team. You're able to shut that lid on that cup. Say, here are my emotions, because you're showing me emotions. You're able to close that lid on the cup here and say, no. I'm manifesting a good relationship. I'm telling the universe no to half-assed text messages, no to half-assed communication, no to not showing up at home at 2 in the morning and, you know, till 2 in the morning. And I'm saying no to all that stuff. And I'm saying yes to the things that do want to connect with me. I dig that. And for the never-ending story, the 7 of coins. Yeah, look, it's a never-ending story, and whatever you put into this person or situation, work or friend that you're here about, it's over. The never-ending story finally ended. Cancerians, I love this read, and I love how we get this at the end of the read again for you, because it's leaving off where we left last week, but it's in a better energy, and I'm smiling. I mean, if you guys want to see me get mad, go to the Gemini read. I was mad at the Gemini. You may be dealing with a Gemini. You have a Gemini card here, the 2 of Swords, by the way. And the Lovers, yeah, there's probably a lot of Cancerians dealing with Geminis. Maybe you guys are dealing with, could be dealing with other water signs. You have a, yeah, you might be dealing with another water sign, Cancerian. Maybe Taurus. I don't know why I want to say Taurus. Maybe because of the 9 of coins. Anyways, Cancerians, this was your read. I like it. Whatever this is, keep this up of cleaning up the old and trying to manifest the new thing. I feel like, I think I said this the last one, but the Cancerians has a very important eclipse. You guys should look up the eclipses. I feel something's gonna happen for the Cancerians later this year. Okay, so anyways, Cancerians, this has been your read, and I will see you again in 13 days, because I no longer do 3 videos a day. I'm sorry, I got stuff to do. I got a life to live here. I know you guys do too. Anyways, Cancerians, thank you so much. Bye bye.